We did a study on the economic differences some years ago, although we presented it but never did get it published. And it demonstrated that the cost of performing this in the office was less than a third of the cost in the operating room. And that's just looking at the direct costs. If one looks at secondary costs, it's just as significant. By secondary costs, I primarily mean the amount of time that the patient loses away from their job or their means of employment, but also the amount of time that a driver or companion would lose as well. If someone comes to my office, they can come to the office, and later that same day or the next day, they can be back at work. They also don't need someone to drive them. If someone comes to the operating room with me for a dilation, in the best of situations, there's a person with them that's waiting, and no matter how fast we're done, after even the best general anesthesia, no one goes back to work the same day. They go home, they don't feel great usually, and then someone has to stay with them for, legally speaking, one has to stay with them for 24 hours. So you have two people completely removed from their jobs for a single dilation of the esophagus. You come to my office, we can do it, and you're back at work that day or at least the next day without anyone else having to be with you. It's a huge economic advantage.